Hey everyone, Shabby Game here, and we are back with some more No Man's Sky. Now, at the end of the last episode, we finally repaired our ship and was able to embark on our adventure into space. And I think now what we need to do is we need to go and visit the space station, I believe, or we can actually do a star system search. Let's do that. So what is that going to give us? So an incoming signal has been detected. It's on that planet there. Okay. Well, I think what I want to do first is I want to go to the space station first, just empty our inventory with the stuff that we have purchased. Now we can hold circle to accelerate, and that shows the time decreases there down to 1 minute, or we can, I believe, hold L1 and R1 together to engage jump drive. Wah! Oh. That is so cool. I love doing that. Plus it just really speeds up the process of flying. And then we can just fly into here. I believe we're actually upside down, aren't we? But doesn't matter. It'll right us up. It'll right us. Now this is the space station where you can sell all your stuff, and you can also buy new ships as well in these space stations. Just by talking to people. People will fly in and land their own ships here. You talk to them, and then you can buy their ship off them. Of course, at the moment we have no credits, so we're not able to buy anything. So let's go up here, which is where the trader is. Through this doorway. Ooh. That's cool, it's like a little stock exchange sort of thing. So all these are different as well. This is different to the one that I've been to before. Sometimes there's a person in these that you can interact with, but evidently this one hasn't got one. I can interact with this device. What does that do? Oh, we've got some units. Units are the currency of the game, in case you were not aware. Now this right here, this is the trader. So it's like a little computer you interact with to trade. So we want to sell items from our inventory. Now, we've got that Gek charm, didn't we? Which is... Right now, I figured this out in the last playthrough very slightly. So the percentage you can see there, that is the price against the average in the galaxy. So if we sell this Gek charm, we're going to be selling it for 3% less than what the average is. But still, I think we just want to get rid of it, don't we? That's 10,000 units. That's our first 10,000 units in the bag. Platinum's quite good. Shield and shards not really worth much, is it? We might as well keep a hold of that for now. Zinc and titanium. Wow, they're actually going to buy titanium for plus 100% more than what they normally would. So that's probably worth selling, you know. We're not going to get that price anywhere else. 100% more than what they normally would pay for it. So that's pretty good. Herox is the same as well. That's pretty cool, actually, isn't it? Right, so we want to now go to... I did that wrong, didn't I? So what you can do is... That's just selling the stuff that's in our exosuit. Now we want to select our starship and see what we can sell in here. So we can sell this emerald. It's worth... It was worth 99,000, wasn't it? So if we sell it now, we're only going to get 96,000. But I don't think that's a major problem. We'll sell that. And that is a huge amount of coins for us straight away in this game. That find early on, I think, was a big one for us. Iridium's not really worth selling. Zinc's not worth selling. Platinum and carbon, Fornim's not worth selling either. You know what? There's only such a small amount in stacks. I think we might sell a couple of these items just from my knowledge of what we need to keep a hold of. Iridium we can find easily on planets. Zinc we can find easily on planets. I'm just trying to make sure we don't have too much stuff in our inventory that is going to make it too difficult to... Too difficult. If we find something good we want to bring back, I don't want to be in a situation where we can't bring it back because our inventory is full, if that makes sense. So, we've got ourselves a nice chunk of coins. We've got another journey milestone as well. Moneymaker, we're at 117,000 coins. I think that's the... You get that for making 100,000 coins, I think. So let's get back in our ship and let us embark out and see what this incoming beacon signal is all about. Now I do know roughly what this is. I think this is actually the part of the quest, this beacon. So we'll travel there now. And let's engage warp drive or pulse engine, whatever it's, pulse drive, pulse jump. Still going to take us 40 seconds in pulse jump to get to this planet. It just shows how vast these solar systems really are, doesn't it? And I hope I am using the right terminology. If I'm using the wrong terminology, please let me know in the comment section below, because I don't want to be embarrassed for too long by using the wrong words. I just love it. I just think this game is so incredible. It's everything I thought it was going to be when I originally found out about it a couple of years ago. It's more than I could ever wish it to be, because I love the idea of just landing on these random planets, and we've run out of fuel for our pulse drive. Yeah, it's just, I really like the idea of exploring planets and things like that, so this was just a perfect game for me. I completely missed that rock, didn't I? So these meteors give us Formium 9, which is essentially what we use to power that drive. So we'll just get a bit of that now. We're more or less there anyway, we don't need to worry too much about it, but we'll get it anyway. There's a big one there. What's that? Some of these bigger ones don't have different stuff in sometimes. They have iridium sometimes. Is that what this is going to have? This has got nickel in it. Ah, you don't have to keep tapping it, you can just hold the button. Didn't know that. Wow, we get some nickel. I'm doing some pro elite driving here. Don't know what I'm doing there. So yeah, you can mine just go around space in your ship, which is pretty useful really, isn't it? Don't get a lot of nickel for destroying that, do you really? But okay, well that was a nice little amount of nickel. Where is this planet? There it is. Do we still need the pulse jump? I think we do, don't we? Okay, well let's fill our pulse engine back up. We have collected some Formium 9 to recharge. I mean, there we go. It's fully charged now, and now we can jump to this planet. It's only going to take. It's much better. It's only going to take us a few more seconds rather than. So if you, thing is, as soon as you get into the atmosphere, it takes longer to get to places. So it's actually better to hop back above the atmosphere, just so you can fly a bit quicker. So we're here, planetary interference again. So we need to get back out. You can just go a lot faster when you're outside the atmosphere. Come on. I don't want to over jump it. There we go. This should be it. We'll stick with this. It's only 10 seconds away. I don't want to rush too much. Right, here we go. So it looks like the majority of this is going to be like an oceanic planet by the looks of it. There might still be life on there. I'm not quite sure. So this is the first planet we're going to explore, apart from obviously the one we spawned on originally, so hopefully this is going to have some cool stuff on it as well. I have found some cool stuff actually in the last little playthrough. Of course, like I said, I recorded a couple more episodes that I didn't upload because I noticed just the poor graphics, so I wanted to redo it. And here we go, looks like the beacon is going to be down here. Press square to land when you get to where you want to be. I like this planet. It looks very much like a Wild West sort of build-up, obviously apart from the pink or purple plants. So irradiated planet, radioactive decay, weather, generous flora, sparse fauna, but we have spawned right next to an animal, so let's scan that straight away. Scan this one maybe, it's not going as far. Okay. You do actually get units for scanning these animals. You've already discovered this item, okay. So there we go. It's pretty good. Is there anything good in these cargo drops? Nothing in that one, that's not very useful, is it? Cargo drop, we've got some plutonium, nice. We need plutonium. And some more plutonium. Very good. Very good. And a Gragra. I don't know what a Gragra is, but there we go. So we interact with that, and what's that going to give us?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Ah, we've found a red thingy, which I think is an outpost. There's an outpost over there then, okay. Also just seen a massive vein of gold. Well, I apologise for this, but we're going to have to get some of that, because that's got to be worth a load of dosh as well, hasn't it? You can't say no to gold, can you? Remember, we got 100k for all that emerald, so gold's got to be along the same sort of value, surely. Gold, gold, gold. We're in the money. We're in the money. We're still getting gold for this? Yeah. I don't think we're going to get a lot of gold out of this vein, but it's enough to give us a nice little boost next time we go back. Like I said, we need to get a decent ship. We need to get about 500,000 units. To get a we need to recharge our mining laser. To get a decent ship, we need to get about 500,000 units. To get a ship that we really want, a high level ship, then I've seen the highest one I've seen is around about one. I think it was 3.6 million was the highest one I saw actually. So it's pretty high value, some of these ships, but it was definitely worth it. It had loads of really good upgrades on there. It had loads of space on there as well. It had like 30 odd spaces to put stacks of items on, whereas ours has only got about 5 or 6. So I think that's going to be enough gold, I think. Let's have a look how much gold we've got. We've got 23,000 units worth, so it's not bad at all. Decent amount of gold. It's a good find, actually, a good find. So we can't... where has it gone? So to access this, we need an Atlas Pass V1, which I don't know how we get an Atlas Pass V1. I think we can build a... What can we build? We can build a bypass chip. But I'm not sure how to build an Atlas Pass V1. Now we can also install a stamina enhancement, which allows us to run for longer. But I don't really want to waste the spaces yet, so I'll keep off that for now. So basically, you can install these upgrades, which obviously improve whatever you're upgrading it into. So if you're fitting it to your ship, it'll be obviously it will take up one of these slots on your ship. If you're doing it on your exosuit, like that one was, it was a sprint increase, then it will take up extra space on there. And if you're doing it on your multi-tool, which is obviously what we use for mining, and later on we'll use it for fighting as well, again it will take up an extra slot. So it depends on your exosuit. You probably you don't want to use all your slots up, because you want to be able to carry things around. You want to be able to carry things back to sell them and stuff like that. Can I? Oh no, I can't. So yeah, I don't really want to put too much stuff on there that's not going to be too much use. I love this planet. This is a really nice planet. I think it's one of the best ones I've seen so far. It just looks really cool. And there's a lot of gold on this planet, a lot of gold. And that's good. I was going to say that's a good landing, but there's actually a proper landing bay here, so maybe it wasn't a good landing. Maybe we could have landed actually in the landing bay. Oh, there's that stuff here. A shield in shards, a shield in plates, nothing found. Well, these are pretty good, just the little things to find, aren't they?
Inventory full.
Inventory's full. That's these shield and shards and that sort of stuff. We've got 2 shield and shards and a shield in plate as well. Well, what you can do is you can hold triangle like we did in the last episode and put them back on the ship, so they're not wasting our space here. So what's this got in here now? Well, that's the wrong button. So we've got some more plutonium. Some more plutonium, which is useful. What's this in here? Another shield in plate. And a power canister. Okay. So lots of stuff there. Not necessarily, I don't know if it's going to be helpful or not. Ooh, the bloody hell's he? What on earth is that?
Protection. Stabilizing.
It's like a fish man. He's a merchant. I'm not even trying to pronounce his name. Lipinsingi. Wow, this is a Gek. race member then, is it? So as you can see, that's what it said in the left-hand corner. That's what he said. But because we haven't learnt the language yet, we don't understand any words. So that's a bit of a difficult one, really. A lone creature awaits me, diminutive, beaked, unfreeving. It regards me with passing curiosity, chatters briefly in its language I cannot comprehend, then passes me a slate. With a start, I realise that I can understand the text on it. In disbelief, I try to catch the creature's eye, but it is already turned away in disinterest. I suspect it is a mere courier, not the author of the message. The slate also contains the blueprint for a new technology, a hyperdrive. Okay, that's our quest. So it has taken us in the right direction. Instructions on how to build your own path through the stars will be invaluable. These squat beam... Oh, it's gone already. Okay, so we can now build a hyperdrive. So what do we need to build the hyperdrive? It did just tell us, but I clicked out of it straight away, didn't I? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move that there. Because I sort of want the hyperdrive to go here. I know that sounds stupid, but there you go. Hyperdrive, so we need a dynamic resonator and 200 Heridium. We did just sell our Heridium. And I think a dynamic resonator is something we have to buy, I think. It looks like it might be. It's not something we can make, no. So there is actually a trade thing on the wall over here, which is helpful. So let's go into this. We can also sell that big chunk of gold we just got as well. We're going to get 23,000 for that. We're going to... That's a plus 2.1% as well. So we'll sell that. We'll also sell this shielding plate and power cannon as well, because I don't really want to be carrying around all this stuff. It's a bit of a pain in the backside to carry it around, isn't it? Okay. So what can we buy from the Galactic Trade Network? That's the question. So we do need a resonator, wasn't it? I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, there isn't one on there. Okay. So we need to build a hyperdrive and fuel the hyperdrive. What's this? Ooh. Is that a new multi-tool? It is a new multi-tool, and it comes with some pretty good stuff in it already. It will cost us 37,125, but you know what? It's a lot better than what we've got. It comes already with the bolt caster. It comes with a beam intensifier and a plasma launcher, which is like a grenade launcher. So this is like a grenade launcher for fighting and excavation. This is basically your weapon. And then this makes your mining laser stronger, so you get through things quicker. And it has an extra slot as well. You know what? We're going to go for that. That's better than what we've got. Boom. So ours at the moment has only got 5 slots. And it hasn't got the full amount of stuff. We're going to have to build an analysis visor on there. That's about it. Everything else we've got. And we've got a spare slot. We've got 2 spare slots as well. So yeah, we're going to go for that. Definitely want to go for that. That's a big upgrade already for us. How much luck have we got there? That was big luck, that was. And there's a... See, these things here on the wall are bits of technology. So you analyse that and you can learn them. So we've just learned Focus Beam Sigma. Faster mining beam processes on resource-rich minerals. User will enjoy quicker element extraction from crystals, rocky outcrops and planetary vegetation. So I think we've already got that. That's what's already on our weapon, I think, anyway, built in. So that's pretty cool. Is there anything down here we can go to? No, we can't. So let's go back and have a look. We needed to build our hyperdrive. We need a dynamic resonator. Craft products and inventory slots. And we need Heridium. So I wonder whether we're going to have to go back to the space station, because we can't create a resonator and there's nothing on the market to buy. So I wonder if we're going to have to go somewhere then. Oh, someone's landed a ship here. So this is what I was saying, right? We can click on these ships. Wow, look at him. He is a crazy looking guy, he is. And we can make offers on the Lifeform ship. So let's see how much he wants for this one. He wants 1.06 million, but look at the extra slots it's got. It's got 23 ships. We can compare to our ship. So there we go. That's got 23 slots. Ours has got 15. As you can see, he's got better weaponry. He's already got hyperdrive fitted as well. So he's looking pretty cool, actually, his ship. And that's what we're going to aspire to get, is a bigger and better ship. Now, can we see any Heridium in the local area? That'd be something good to know. can't see any iridium. There's also this building over here. Should we have a look in here, see if there's anything special in here? There might be something cool and important, you never know.
Radiation protection.
Ooh, another multi-tool tech. So we got reload accelerant Sigma. Bolt caster ammunition reload times are decreased. Tendons in the user's upper arm are wired to the bolt caster sensor, which prime nerve endings with electrical charge while the plasma clip is extended. Wow, that's pretty cool actually. So we can build that, and that decreases the reload time of our gun, which is pretty useful. Very, very useful actually. So we might have to build that at some point as well. Now this is one thing, if you are playing the game yourself, the one thing I do suggest you do is every time you go to one of these little places, make sure you always go to these, because it won't log that you've been here until you save at the place. That's when you'll discover it. There we go, look. Rest desert, sorry. So now it's saying we have found this now. Another ship landing. So I think we've found everything we can find. You can use these as well. Should we use this? We will have to create a bypass chip, but we can do that pretty easily, I think. Yep, a bypass chip. So we need 10 plutonium, 10 iron, which we've got. We'll build one of them, and then it allows you to bypass this and then use it. And what this does is it allows you to search for different things on the planet. So what do we want? I think we want... I'm going to go for Colonial Outpost. And what it'll do now is it will search for an outpost on the planet, and it will show us where it is. A manufacturing facility. Fantastic. Fantastic. Manufacturing facilities are quite good because they're generally manufacturing something, so you'll get some tech of what they were building. So I think we'll go and visit that. We need to get some stuff as well, some plutonium, hopefully to refill our engines. So I'm going to keep some eye out for some plutonium. There's some strange flying creatures on this planet, isn't there? So we're going to keep our eye out for some plutonium, and then we'll because we're not going to be able to lift off again now because we haven't got any more plutonium. We might be able to use carbon or something else as a byproduct, but it's not as effective as plutonium. So if we see some, I'll land and I'll get it straight away, I think. That'd be pretty good if we could. Not seeing much plutonium on this planet, to tell the truth. We might have a little bit left knocking around that we can use to power ourselves up. Okay, so it wants us to travel to the space station now. So maybe if we travel to the space station, it will give us that resonator that we haven't got. That's what it's saying in the bottom right-hand corner. That's sort of a hint of what it wants you to do next. So we'll go and do that next, I think. So we're getting close to the manufacturing plant. I just want to have a quick look around and see if there is any, because we are going to need some plutonium to lift off again after we've been to this manufacturing plant. They might have some stuff here that we can use anyway. Let's just try and get to a place where we can land. Initiate and land sequence, and we have landed. So we are here.
Life support power low.
A reinforced steel door we have to destroy. Okay. Okay, there must be something good in here then. Ah. A cave. Let's have a look in the cave, because I can see some red points up there, which is generally plutonium. Because we are going to need plutonium to take off again. And what's this green glowing stuff as well? That's iron apparently. Okay. Hello, plutonium. Are you home?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
I was looking for you. Oh yes, I see it. The mother lode. Oh yes, look at this. Look at this. This is what we wanted. There's plutonium everywhere. Let's get this block because there's loads over here. Yes. And we get to use our new multi-tool for the first time as well. Which is looking pretty effective, I must admit. I know it's only mining plutonium, but... we want to try and get all this plutonium if we can. It's going to be very useful, so might as well get it all. We've got 135 now, we've almost got a full stack. Oh yeah, we're looking good. This is definitely going to help us out. What's this? Is this aluminium? Oh, I've not seen aluminium before. I think the colours are actually quite useful, I think, because the colour of the item shows you how rare it is. Look, I've got loads of plutonium now. Excellent. So we'll transfer a few stacks of plutonium. Let's transfer 3 and then we'll keep 1 on us. We've got to reload our... that's bolt caster now. Yeah. We don't want to end up with no plutonium on us because we need to recharge this as well. Yeah, the colours. Green things are generally things that are rare. So I think it's quite clever in the way it does that. So you don't need to know what it is. You just need to know it's rare. Red things seem to say their power. I think things that are yellow are like minerals. So it sort of points you in the right direction. And now I'm a little bit worried we might... oh no, we're there. So it sort of points you in the right direction. You know, anything that's green, you might as well get because it's going to be valuable. Right, so we've got enough plutonium now to charge up our ship and get away because I'm not going to lie to you, I've done this before. You attack the door to get in and everything hits the fan from there on. The Sentinels do not like it when you blow down doors. Mission accomplished. What do we get? There's a travelling one, is it? Yep, we've travelled 5,000 something or other. We're going to get some more aluminium here. See, I wish there was a way we could just keep a hold of some of this rarer stuff because I've not seen aluminium before and I've been to a few planets now and I just wondered to myself, how easy is it going to be to find aluminium again if we need it? So we've discovered something here. I'm just trying to find the, like I mentioned, the last place we went to. You've got to interact with a certain thing to discover it properly. Then there it is over there. So let's do that now, like so. So what this does well is it doesn't just mark it on our map, it also marks it on everyone's map in the entire world as well. Everyone who's playing this game will now know exactly where this is. So if they do ever come across this planet, they know there's a manufacturing plant here. And that's the same for me as well. Whenever I go to another planet someone else has already discovered, I will know where things are that they have marked on the map. Granted, the chances of finding a planet somebody else has already discovered are very minimal, according to... I've got to reload. According to Hello Games that made the game. There's 18 quintillion planets. I think it is very minimal. So as you can see, we've got to destroy this door to get through. And the Sentinels are on their way. There's one. He's dead. Any others? There's one. Come on, don't die, don't die, don't die. Is that them all? There's another one. I'm not going to wait and find out. I'm just going to keep taking this door down. I might be able to get it done now, I think. We can get inside. I think as soon as you get inside, I think you're normally okay. Boom. The door is down. The alarms are sounding. We are in. What do we do? Interact with this isotope. Ah, so we're inside now, so they can't see us anymore, so they're just deactivated, which is quite useful. A multi-tool upgrade. Range boost 2. Scanners range... Scanner detection range is increased. A powerful output modulator filters local information from an increased distance into the user's visualization systems. Okay, so that's good. That means that when we scan to try and find things locally, then it'll check stock transfer. Then it'll go a bit further. We got 1,000 credits from that. Now, what is this machine in the middle? Oh yeah, there is a way to activate it. Let's have a look then. Something deep within the complex is malfunctioning. Something deep within the complex is malfunctioning. Surfaces feel hot to touch. Hidden machinery clanks and whirs. A bead of sweat rolls down my forehead. Initialize laser refraction systems. Activate fusion dampening fluid. Engage coolant chamber network. See, I've got a feeling that engaging the coolant chamber network might be the best way to do it. I've got a feeling initiating laser refraction systems might cause a problem. Activating fusion dampening fluid field might just like soak everything, but this might actually cool it all down. Let's try it. Danger indicators plummet. The facility springs back into life. Nice. And we've learned how to make suspension fluid. Ah. See, like I say, I've already played a few minutes into this, and I know what suspension fluid is. Essentially, it's something we're going to need for the next part of the game, so that's really helpful to find that. That is actually such a lucky find to get suspension fluid, because I had to buy it last time, and now we've got it for free, so that's pretty good. Not enough fuel in the launcher, which is why we got the extra plutonium. So we can now charge that up with a big... Oh, I used the half stack of plutonium, and it still didn't even use the full stack, did it? And let us... It's just showing the space stations everywhere, is it then? Okay. Well, let's just get out the ozone. Where's the space station now? What are we doing here? I've lost full control of the ship. Right, where's the space station? It's there. Okay. We're gonna have to jump drive, aren't we? We did just crash into something there, but we did get some Formula 9 from it, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. So we fly back here. I think it wants us to, like I said, we needed to get that resonator, whatever it was called, to build the hyperdrive. So I think it's making us go to the space station. Maybe it's going to show us at the space station exactly how to make it or where to get it from. I can't actually remember where I did it last time. I got a feeling I might need to buy it. I've got a feeling off the trade-in station, which is why I think I tried to buy it last time, didn't I? And it didn't work, but evidently we'll try now. We'll see how we get on. And we are at the space station. Try and make our way in without crashing too much. Oh. Thankfully, it takes control of your ship pretty quickly, so you don't end up crashing too badly. Are we upside down? No. Okay. So we are now at the space station, which is good. And we've got quite a few coins now, haven't we? We've got a lot of coins now. Or units, as they're called on this game. And if you are wondering how to save the game, because I had to Google this last night, how to save the game. And what you have to do is just get inside your ship and get out again. It'll save straight away. That's all I did. I wasn't sure, so... Right, so here we are. Can we get through here? I don't think we can we? Atlas Pass V3 needed. I still don't know what an Atlas Pass is. Maybe we have to get friendly with the local people, maybe. There you go, it wants us to use this then by the looks of it. Well, let's sell what we've got first to boost up our coinage. Have we got anything we want to sell? Aluminium. Well, that sells for lots, doesn't it? 29,000 units for 173 aluminium. We'll sell that then. I know I said I want to keep a hold of it because it might be useful in the future, but for that much. There we go, suspension fluid. And that's what we can build now, isn't it? Suspension fluid. We need... Dynamic resonate is what we want. So when we come in to buy, we'll be able to buy that. We'll do that now. We don't need to get rid of everything, do we? Dynamic resonator for 33,000 units. But we need that. We actually can sell some more stuff that we had on the ship, can't we? Starship inventory. Let's get rid of these 2 plates because they're just extra stuff. We can get rid of this Gra as well, which is worth 13,000 coins as well anyway. There's that nickel. That nickel's worth 100 and... No, it's worth 13,000, sorry. I got it completely wrong, didn't I? So we'll do that. Should we get rid of one? No, I don't know if that's going to get rid of one. That's going to get rid of everything, isn't it? So, we now have that there. So can we now... What do we need for that? We needed the resonate. We need Heridium. Okay, so we need to go to a planet and get some Heridium now. I forgot about that. We should have stayed on that planet and looked for Heridium, shouldn't we? So that's what we're looking for. You know what? I think we're at the end of this episode anyway. We're at 36 minutes now, so we're pretty close now to being able to build our hyperdrive. We'll probably be able to do it next episode. We just need to go to a planet and find some Heridium, which shouldn't be too difficult to do. And then once we've done that, we can engage our... I don't think we can actually. I think once we've done that, then we need to... I believe we need to get some antimatter, I believe. So yeah, we'll have to do that after this in the next episode. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find 200 Heridium pretty quickly on any planet we go to anyway. So we'll do that in the next episode, and then like I said, yeah, we'll build the hyperdrive, and then we'll look to get some antimatter, which I think should be pretty easy for us anyway. Now that we found the found that recipe earlier on for the resonating liquid, whatever it was called. So that should be pretty easy for us. Anyway, of course, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do hit that like button and let me know. It's a game that I really enjoy, and I'm going to be playing a lot over the next few weeks, so I hope you can join me on that journey as well. If you haven't already, then be sure to hit that subscribe button to join us on that journey. It's going to be, like I said, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, so yeah, so keep track, basically. And as I said earlier on, if you do have any suggestions for names of planets and names of animals, then drop them in the comment section below. Like I said, I'll put them probably all in a hat or something like that, and I'll just pick them out randomly every time we have a new planet or a new animal to name. And before we upload, we shall do so with your suggestions. And of course, that will make you famous across the whole internet then. Anyway, I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.